Okay, here we go. Once again, my friends, back with a little mini songwriting kind of class. I don't know what to call these yet, but it's a mini songwriting tutorial. Let's say that. Sitting here in the process right now of writing the song of the day. It's a little bit later than usual for me. Got a little carried away this morning with focusing on designing the next workshop, which is now officially happening February 1st and 2nd, 2020. Details of the next songwriting workshop to come soon. So when I'm really stuck and I don't really feel like I have anything to say, which is today is one of those days, I don't have an emotion pop up just yet. I give it time, and what helps is stream of consciousness writing for sure. It always helps get out what I really want to say today. When I don't realize it right off the bat, and touching back on what I said in yesterday's mini songwriting tutorial about writing similar songs over and over, another tactic to push through that is get you unstuck from that one topic is to do consistently morning stream of consciousness. So to give yourself 20 minutes, that's what I give myself every morning. I set a timer on my phone and I write without stopping my hand for 20 minutes. Whatever weirdness comes out, comes out. It does not matter. This is not the point in the the point where you allow the editor into the process. The editor is not allowed. They are locked out of the room for this particular type of writing, stream of consciousness. So I highly recommend that, to just declutter your mind and to get it out of your system. And then once you do sit down to write your song, you've kind of like cleared the air a bit and you're unstuck. So I'd highly recommend that as well if you feel like you're writing similar songs over and over and over. But today, I didn't have anything I wanted to say particularly. I don't have, like I said, an emotion pop up. So what helped is I sometimes grab a book, and this is my mom's old school. This is from the 70s, Bob Dylan's book of poetry called Tarantula. As you can see, it's like yellowed pages. It's badass. I love this. And I just flipped to a random page, and whatever stuck out to me, I started writing it. So this is what I came up with already for verse 1, and then from there I put the book away, and it helps me come into my own idea. So it's not cheating by just looking at some other writer's randomness, and then to help get the cogs moving a little bit, and then you can kind of feel your way through whatever you're actually wanting to say. And I realized that I do have something to say now that I've kind of like picked through some randomness, sifted through the air a little bit. So here we go. It's weird. It does not make sense, but now I can probably make sense out of it. So here we go. Jailhouse cell, bullet hole, limousine. God, Dad got promoted to a better history. All I want is a better word for the word I cannot have. It's too far from my hands. So then I can just go into this feeling that I'm having of like, I'm so grateful to have discovered the workshops and like how that's going to be such a much better career path for me. Whereas back in the day, of course, 19, 20 years old, I dreamed about stardom and fame and like whatever bullshit that every artist, I'm pretty sure every artist wants that in the beginning when they're, first starting out. But then the more and more I've been a full-time touring musician and recording artist, like that's not what gives me fulfillment at all. It's these workshops. So that's what the song became about, because I realized I needed to tap into that feeling. And it's so funny that that random sentence in this random book can spark that. That's the power of this random, just having your thoughts kind of limited and putting constraints on yourself can actually open up the doors wide open to even more inspiration. And I don't know if that last part makes sense to y'all, but if you do, comment below. I'm gonna end the live stream here and then finish out the song just like I did yesterday. And I hope this little mini songwriting tutorial of the day helped you guys if you're feeling stuck and stagnant. And I don't have any pity or mercy or empathy for those who claim you have writer's block, because honey child, that's an excuse. It is a myth. Writer's block is a myth. You just have to push through and sit down and start writing. All right, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna stop preaching. I'm gonna end it here and finish out today's song.